Dear students, today in this video I am going to discuss about types of budget. As you can see, mainly budget is of two types. First one is balanced budget and second one is an unbalanced budget. Further, unbalanced budget may be a deficit budget or it may be a surplus budget. Now, first of all, talking about balanced budget. So, a type of budget in which the government's estimated total expenditure is just equal to the estimated total income. As we have already seen that a budget is an accounting statement which shows estimated income and expenditure. So when a is balanced, so that means here both the sides, expenditure as well as income, both are same or they both are equal. Normally this depicts an ideal situation and such a budget is impractical in real sense. So that means each and every government would like to have a balanced budget, but in reality, this budget is not possible. However, Adam Smith was in favor of balanced budget. Now talking about merits of a balanced budget, first of all, a balanced budget ensures financial stability as government's expenditure and income both are equal. Second point is, in this type of budget, government avoids wasteful expenditures to keep expenditures equal to incomes. This way, all the wasteful expenditures of the government may be avoided. Next point is, since the government keeps the expenditures in control so as to match with the income, and therefore government does not have to impose any additional taxes on people to raise extra incomes so as to meet their undue expenditures. Now talking about demerits of a balanced budget, first one is that economic growth and welfare may have to be curtailed because government have to restrict expenditures and economic activities so as to match it with the incomes. And second point is, if government does not restrict expenditures and if it raises taxes so as to increase incomes and match the excessive expenditures, then people will have to bear the excessive tax burden. Now, meaning of unbalanced budget, it is a type of budget in which the government's estimated total expenditure is not equal to the estimated total income. That means here income and expenditure sides are not same or they are not equal. So as per this budget can be either a deficit budget or it may be a surplus budget. Now, first of all, talking about deficit budget. So in this type of budget, the government's anticipated total expenditure is more than the anticipated total income of the government. In present times, most of the government budgets are deficit budgets. Similarly, surplus budget, a type of unbalanced budget in which the government's estimated total expenditure is less than the estimated total income. In reality, most governments do not do this because in a surplus budget, the government is collecting more revenues from the citizen by way of taxes than what it is spending for the citizens, and due to this the overall development activities in the economy will also be lower. Also, this type of budget is usually seen in developed countries. Now talking about merits of a deficit budget, so first one is that this budget is known to promote development and welfare activities because government is spending too much behind economic development as well as public welfare. Next point is that the economy gets a boost during depression and economic growth can pick up because in times of depression the government spends more in the economy for investment and therefore creating employment. Also, the tax burden upon people is lower in proportion of economic activities because expenditures of government are high and as incomes are lower, therefore tax are also lower and it is only the main source of income for the government. Now talking about demerits of a deficit budget, so in order to meet the deficit, governments borrow and because of this debt burdens in the economy increases. Next point is deficit in the budget also shows that government do not have control over expenditures. And lastly, in case of high deficits, it can also be concluded that the tax revenues which are collected from public, it is going in some wasteful expenditure. Now, merits of a surplus budget. So, this budget is mainly useful in times of severe inflation because when government spends less, therefore employment, income, and demand reduces, and thus inflation can be controlled. Next point is there is no burden of borrowing in this type of a budget because already government is having excess of income as compared to expenditure. Therefore, government does not need to borrow. Also, savings of the government increase which can be used for development in future time periods. Now, lastly, talking about demerits of a surplus budget. So, first point is people are made to pay more taxes to increase government's income, but on the other side, the welfare which they receive from government spending is very less. Next point is if there is no inflation, or if we may say if there is deflation, then at that time the lower spending by government may result in low investment, employment, income, as well as production, which may lead to depression in the economy. And lastly, if the surplus in budget rises persistently for several years, then there may be problem arising due to excess of savings. Thank you, students.